The world, the country, has been waking up to horrific news this morning, this time out of Hollywood, California, where, according to ABC News, a vehicle plowed through a crowd in East Hollywood, California, after the driver reportedly lost consciousness, according to local authorities. Although the incident is still under significant investigation, it took place on Santa Monica Boulevard, near a nightclub where people were gathered, and now about 30 people were injured in the incident. Early reports stated more than 20 people were injured, but that number has been revised to more than 30 people. Many of them were female, many of them were bystanders near a taco truck and valet stand that were both also struck in this horrific incident that is devastating the Los Angeles community this morning. Of those injured, 7 people are in critical condition at this hour, 6 are in serious condition at this hour, and 10 are in fair condition, according to the Los Angeles Fire Department. 7 individuals declined transport after being assessed on the scene. One patient was found to have suffered a gunshot wound, though it's unclear if it was related to the vehicle incident. The Associated Press, quoting the Los Angeles Fire Department captain, said that people inside the nightclub came outside and helped the injured before emergency responders arrived. Victims were quickly triaged and transported to nearby hospitals and trauma centers. In total, 124 LA Fire Department personnel have been deployed to manage the scene, assist victims, and assist with recovery efforts. The investigation remains under investigation. The incident remains under investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department. It's a large and ongoing investigation, according to reports. So I'll have more updates soon. So please do me a favor. If you do pray for those who are injured to make a quick recovery, and I'll provide you updates once we learn more. Before I continue, please consider subscribing to support my work, subscribing to my Substack by clicking the button below, or sending a one-time donation via Venmo to Aaron-Parnas. Now, in other news, the Dow Jones and Company, which is the parent company of the Wall Street Journal, responded to Donald Trump's lawsuit, stating, "We have full confidence in the rigor and accuracy of our reporting and will vigorously defend against any lawsuit." It is clear that the Murdochs are not backing down. Remember, Donald Trump didn't just sue the Wall Street Journal. He sued Rupert Murdoch, who is also the owner of Fox News, or he used to be the owner. The Murdoch family is the owner of Fox News, even though Rupert is not technically the owner anymore. And he's going to war not just against the Wall Street Journal, but he's going to war against one of the most powerful media families in the country, a media family that has in the past supported Donald Trump's efforts to run for president, has in the past helped promote him on their media channels, and will now Fox News and Wall Street Journal, well, they're on the other side of the White House. Senator Dick Durbin asked what happened to Epstein-related FBI records mentioning Donald Trump after 1,000 agents flagged such references during a review of 100,000 documents. So essentially, a bunch of agents were required to review the documents related to Jeffrey Epstein earlier this year, and they were instructed by officials above them to flag any reference of the name Donald Trump. Why? Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard is calling up for the prosecution of Barack Obama and former officials, accusing them of, quote, treasonous conspiracy tied to claims of Russian interference in the 2016 election. She said she referred these allegations to the Department of Justice and sent all relevant documents over. Overnight, a federal judge blocked Donald Trump's executive order targeting those working with the International Criminal Court, calling it an unconstitutional infringement on free speech, according to latest reporting from Reuters. The Trump administration chose to destroy $9.7 million worth of contraceptives meant for women in crisis centers, crisis locations abroad, specifically in Africa, instead of donating them. The destruction of these contraceptives, well, that'll cost you and taxpayers $167,000, which is about the same price that it would have been to just deliver the contraceptives, but instead they're destroying them. Health officials warn that RFK Jr.'s mass firings, budget cuts, and politicization of vaccine policy at HHS are fueling a dangerous war on science, promoting protests, lawsuits, and a federal court ruling blocking parts of the restructuring at HHS. A senior Brazilian official said that the judiciary won't be intimidated after the United States bans visas for certain officials involved in former President Jair Bolsonaro's trial, calling the move arbitrary. The bans affect Supreme Court Justice Alexander de Moraes, Prosecutor General Paulo Gonet, and others following accusations that Bolsonaro plotted a coup after losing the 2022 election. Syria declared a ceasefire after nearly a week of clashes that killed over 700 people following a Druze tribal conflict and Israeli airstrikes in Syria. Russia launched its largest ever aerial assault on Ukraine, Ukraine's Pavlohard, and struck Odessa, killing at least one and injuring others. This followed a 6-hour drone and missile strike that came after the EU sanctions and a new U.S. arms package announcement to Ukraine. That's all the news right now. I'll be back this evening for more, so subscribe to support my work or send a one-time donation via Venmo to Aaron-Parnas, and I'll see you soon.